Well, hello everyone, and welcome dearly to Uboat, a little game that I've been giving a watchful eye on for quite some time, and I played a lot of the um, earlier versions of this game. If you're wondering why I'm playing this now, especially on the channel, it's because the beta for the full release is finally out. This was the big thing that I was talking about several times on the channel that was going to happen this Monday. But the testing, the beta for the full update, which is this, came out at like 11, I believe. I think it was 11 p.m. on on Monday. Sorry. So, I'd been burned out the entire day. I never recorded anything else because, I was hoping to record this. And, I was just sitting there waiting around, and then my friends hopped on, we played some War Thunder. I got in a very bad mood. And then when this rolled around, it took like an hour to download and then install the files and verify the files. And so by that point, it was like 12. It was like midnight. And so at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to record this. So I've had a few days to gather my bearings, kind of understand what the game is about. As I said, I have played this before. I have like 150 or so hours, I believe. So I'm quite adept. Yeah, let's just go over some statistics first. I'm sorry, but some people may see this for the first time. Let's just go over what this is. This is Uboat. This is a submarine simulator based on World War II submarines. You play as a German submarine captain during World War II, and your objective is the same as the U-boats had during the war. There are plentiful of missions to do. Most normal one is obviously patrol different grid squares of the Atlantic or the North Sea. Then you also have recovery of Enigma machines, aiding other submarines in, say, repair, mine laying. That's a big thing. If I go to the map, we are patrolling this green grid right here. This is my little submarine, U4. It is a Type 2A submarine. A patrol, sorry, no, not patrol, a coastal submarine from, I believe, the 1930s. When Germany made a deal with Britain that they were allowed submarines again after World War One. So this thing is very, very small. It is very, very dare I say pathetic compared to a Type 7. This thing has 1/10 of the range, or like, well, okay, maybe not 1/10, that's a bit extreme, but it has not even like a fifth of the range. A standard Type 2 has approximately 4,000 kilometer range. With the fuel I have, 4,600, I have 64% less, so okay, it's a bit more, but this is just a stat from Wikipedia, which, yeah, I know, Wikipedia, trust that shit. A Type 7 had like 20 or even 30,000 kilometer range, so, I can't reach that far. I also do not get a good number of torpedoes. Let's see if we can zoom in without too much lag. There we go. So we can see the inside of the submarine over here. And if I go over here, the torpedo room. So here we go. I get 3 torpedo tubes all in all, and I can maintain them, preheating them for a lower chance of dudding. And I have 2 in reserve. This submarine has no aft torpedo tube. So I get 5 torpedoes. And that's it. That's all I get. In the top right, you can see my mission. My current mission is to patrol 2,500 kilometers within this square, and optionally sink 10,000 tons of enemy shipping. So far, I've sunk 8.8 thousand. Now, yet again, as I said, this is in the beta. Take everything you see with a pinch of salt. I'm not sponsored at all. I'm, If bad stuff happens, I will complain. Obviously, just keep in mind that what you guys see to perhaps not complain, because, you know, this is still in the beta. And I'll try my best to, you know, understand the game has issues as well. If there are any... I wouldn't say jitters in the recording, but if, you know, there are any big lag spikes where, you know, the video freezes, I am sorry for that. This game is quite laggy. Well, okay, no, it's not laggy, but just when you perform certain actions, the game takes a real long time to load that stuff in due to it still being in the beta, you know, stuff is not fully fleshed out. So sometimes when I zoom in like that, on my submarine like this, or perhaps open the storage room over here, the cabinet, the torpedo tubes, it can definitely, like, freeze and take a long time until, you know, the video catches up again. So you'll have to forgive that. Yeah, like, I'm sorry, there's not a whole lot I can do about that. If it becomes too severe, this will be the only video of this you're gonna see for quite some time, and then we're just gonna continue playing War Thunder and Gen Z until hopefully some new updates come out for this. Or maybe I can change some settings, who knows. So if I press tab, then you can see, oh god, yeah, it froze again. Hopefully you're still able to see this. There we go. So here are all my officers, including my captain, and I can tell them to perform certain actions. Yet again, I'm just going over pretty much everything, just so for anyone that is completely new, has never seen U-Boat before, that they know everything that happens in this one episode, so you know later on, when I record more episodes. So these two guys, my captain and this guy, Joachim Riga, are leaders, meaning that they can be put on the bridge to, you know, watch for contact, operate the deck gun, they use the helmsman station, or they can be put on navigation. I have two engineers whose main duty is obviously engineering the engines, you know, maintaining the engines, make sure we don't drain so much fuel, make sure they don't break, etc. And also maintain the torpedoes, like preheating them. I only have one radio man on this submarine, because it's a very, very small submarine. I have like 22 men in my crew. How many do I have? Currently 10 of 14. I got 14 men. 14 bloody sailors on this thing. Jesus Christ. Okay. So I have one radio man. He can obviously listen to transmissions and intercept and send transmissions via the radio. So can every other. Why can't? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I just need to scroll down. So can all other officers as well, because it's just a radio. But this guy is special that he can listen on the hydrophone if I submerge myself. So those are the basics. If you have any questions at all, be sure to leave them in the comments. I'll be quick to respond. Most likely, unless, no, I do something else. On the top right here, you can see obviously the battery for the electric engines when we go underwater. I thought they fixed that. Oh no, it's still, okay. I screwed up, I messed up. Turn that back on. Because here you can see the compressed air. We have 87% compressed air. This submarine drains approximately 10% per dive. Oh, sorry, per resurfacing it technically be. So we don't desperately need the air, like, you know, more compressed air, but I feel like it's always good to have that maximum. Here you can see the fuel that I'm draining. I'm draining 4.5. I see, I'm a bit confused by these numbers, so someone would explain. Please do. 4.5 liters per kilometer. But then also 82 liters per hour? I don't really know. Oh, wait, is that because we're using quite a high gear? But then all that is reduced by 30% because I'm manning the engines, and also 20% by manning the navigation. Then obviously you have the air quality, which, so much air there is in the submarine. You know, this thing needs to go underwater. You need to have air in it. Obviously, since we're on the surface, we are gaining 6,000. It doesn't say, you know, a value. Is sorry, a measurement. That's it. Sorry, there is no measurement there. It could be 6,000 liters of air. It's just 6,000 air per minute. My crew drains six per minute. And the compressor drains 62, so you know, we're way in the fucking high. Then there's discipline, which is, yeah, as you can see. Discipline determines how resistant to combat stress your crew is. If the discipline becomes hard to manage due to high fatigue of your crew, consider returning back to port and sending your crew on vacation. That you can see by the fatigue. Currently it's 4 per minute, which is... It's manageable. It's never good to have fatigue. But that's something you will always culminate during these patrols. So it's not something I can really avoid. It's just, you know, every now and then send my crew on vacation. Too much work from officers is because I have 2 officers with full guys, which is these 2 bars. It means that this guy has 2 guys and Riga has 2 guys as well. But then I'm also getting plus for having varied dishes in the submarine, which would be in the galley here. Hopefully it doesn't lag too much. The game froze. Yeah, you see, this will be a recurring issue. Hopefully, you know, as the video goes on... Well, actually, no, it's not the video that determines it. Just hopefully, as the game gets updated, this will be somewhat fixed. Otherwise, I don't know. So here you can see, here's the galley. This is the food that the cook has to work with. So he has 7 stacks of potatoes and 4 pieces of preserved pork. Doesn't sound like a whole lot, but as long as I have 2 pieces of food in here, I get a bonus for having varied dishes. If I put more stuff in, like vegetables and sausages, or, you know, all this other stuff, I get more. I get a bigger bonus, but as you can see, the discipline is 96. That's pretty damn good. So that is the basics out of the way. I will check in with all of you once we have made contact with an enemy ship. So, small little update here that I just quickly wanted to share. We have not encountered bloody anything over here. We just got a message from High Command. Where the hell is it? Wait, oh boy, is it not? No, why? I'm so good. Wait, no, it's this. Yeah, here. We need an update on air defenses in the port of Dublin. Arrive undetected at the location and identify the port guns by periscope. It's a priority matter that overrides your current assignment that we now consider as finished. So I need to sneak my way down to Dublin. I just look at the guns that are there and then just leave. This ought to be something. This ought to be a fucking dangerous mission. I'll see you all when I get close. So, we are now finally closing in on an enemy contact. I'm a fucking idiot. I literally went to Dublin. Yeah, it's down here. I went to Dublin, found the AA guns that, you know, the game told me to, but I literally didn't say anything because, like, it was such a tedious journey getting from up here down here that I kind of just lost touch, I guess. I just kind of zoned out. And so I literally didn't say anything left, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'm recording. So yeah, that's a total fuck up on my side. I'm gonna try to make up with it by syncing whatever the hell this is. As long as I'm able to. Observation periscope, please. Closing in an enemy contact. No. Fucking. There, jeez. It's not showing up just yet. Preheat the torpedoes again, my good man. She's Spanish. Okay, okay, okay. And then we are going to surface. Save the game just in case something goes wrong. Alright. This is at least something interesting that, you know, I still feel like showing. What I'm gonna do now is, since she is Spanish, she isn't really contributing to the war effort. Let's see, we'll turn around this way. Like this should be relatively close enough. If I just sneak my way off over to him. We're moving too fast. Of course we are. There we go. Predators unarmed seems to not be escorted and flies a neutral flag. Yeah, we're only allowed to sink her if we know she's headed to an enemy port. She does look like it, because, duh, of where that she's going. We're gonna send the captain, this guy, and you. Oh, wait, sorry, who? Hold on. Oh, you can speak Portuguese. Ooh, well, I mean, if I run into any Portuguese ships, then yeah. Issue is that, well, it's a, Spanish ship. Usually you'd be able to make yourself understood with Portuguese, but I'm guessing that's not gonna, it's not how the game is gonna work. Welcome, yeah, he speaks and his notes on a basic German speech. Invited to your private room, yeah. As a captain for shipping documents. Lisbon. Headed at. No, it's not. It's literally not. It kind of sucks. I guess I can search the cargo hold. And now it's literally just to wait painfully fucking long. Hang on. I have to fucking stop the ship real quick. Shit. Oh, wait, okay, here. No. Search it. No. What are you doing? Search the cargo hold. And I was just to sit here and wait for a little bit for, you know, my men to search the cargo hold, see if they're perhaps transporting something they shouldn't be. That's the only other thing I can really do that I might be able to catch them on. Because they're clearly not traveling to Lisbon. They're clearly traveling from Lisbon. They're clearly, like, you know, off here in, you know, I actually don't know what this sea is called, the sea between Ireland and Britain. Isn't it just the Irish Sea? Might actually be. Someone please correct me. Uh, and come on. No suspicion was found. God damn it. That's pretty good. Holy Jesus. Well, I suppose we can't do really anything. I will return to my ship. I'm quite certain that this man is, you know, doing something, because Lisbon, isn't that in Portugal down here? Yeah, it's literally down here. Clearly, by being over here, he's not fucking heading to Lisbon, is he? There we go, we can send a delegation of that to High Command. We're gonna move on. One final thing before I finish the episode is I want to do, take her down. Because I heard something else. The fuck is this? Is it a warship? It doesn't say that it's a warship. Don't really know what that'll do, I guess. Don't feel like it's worth trying to chase him down. Well, I'm sorry. This was mainly an episode just to get you, the viewer, accustomed to what this game is and what to really expect. Sadly, as I said, due to just my own personal fuck up, I'm just so fucking disappointed over that. I'm seriously sorry. I think I'll have to finish the episode here. I'm sorry for that. Anyhow, that does it for this episode of Uboat. Yet again, I'm just so bloody sorry, cause like This was a massive just fuck up on my side for not even saying anything when getting into the port of Dublin. So just, yeah, huge mess up. And frantically a very boring episode. But anyhow, I hope you still all enjoy it, and I hope you look forward to the next episode, which should drop next week. We're gonna try to finish off Generation Zero, which is being uploaded on Friday. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you enjoy the kind of content that I make, then do be sure to leave a like or a comment to show your support. And if you want to go that extra mile, then do be sure to subscribe, because it does help me out a lot. But until next time, I'll see you then. Bye bye.